pads too. They have plenty of ammo because they managed to get that llama as well to give them the slurp cannon. They are looking really, really strong coming into this game. It's going to be tough. We need to keep an eye out where Saevid's team is as well. We saw them obviously down on the bridge, stuck there, but how are they positioned now? Where are they at? Have they managed to grab themselves a good spot in zone similar? Very wanted to see.
Yeah, I like this play though. Jack, Slacks, and Acorn figured, hey, we didn't even tag these teams. They're not slowing down. We got to get rolling. They jump early for the pads, and now they're getting focused by the lobby. This could be it. But no, the metal builds come out. They start to finish, and all of a sudden they are right back into this. Only a single elimination. Sensei, Edge, and Commandment definitely have already gotten at least 2 since we've last checked with them, which means they are getting the gap closed. It was 6 points the difference, right? 6 small points. So this is going to come down to the
four actually. Now that I look, four.
4 points. So that's even worse because. Yeah, Sensei, Edge, and Commandment, they find elims. That's it. We know they're probably going to make the end game.
Yeah, and just for reference, on the map right now, that green team you're seeing is Sensei, Commandment, and Edgy, so up to kind of the left of them. So they've gotten a very centered position on the third zone for them. Nicely positioned. That's going to set them up super, super well. Remember, you know, we were talking about Sensei, Commandment, and Edgy being the Slayers, but to be honest, Acorn, Jackson, Slacks have been the ones today who've been popping off. Usually, I 100% agree and be like, yeah, if I was going to put my money on anyone to pick up huge elimination games, it'd be Sensei, Commandment, and Edgy. But honestly, their consistency's been more what's been throwing them off, you know, or what's been putting them up. They've had a 6-6-6 2-8 and 2 eliminations.
And those are plenty, by the way. Like those are plenty of elims. Like those are very, very solid games. But for Jax, Acorn, and Slacks, like picking up 10, picking up 12.
Another 12.
Just like how? Yeah, how have you done that multiple times? So they really have been just on a different wavelength today. And it's showing. It's really showing here for the Gamer Sensei Challenge. Now though, we get to watch Stretch, Kanata, and Miro, our high ground warriors, play once again into it. And they do it, right? They set themselves up here for zone number 4. Clix with the beautiful snipe onto Slacks there. That's going to be a little bit of an offset, but remember, they do have the chug cannon, so it's probably not going to cost them anything. It's just going to be a virtual reset. But it's going to cost them on the rotate here, potentially. No follow-ups there.
Not yet. This is what I want to, like, yeah, again, I was going to say this is what I want to see all 3 teammates alive from Clix, Bucky, and Macwood, but now they have a max distance rotate to make into the congested side of the zone. This is what we've been seeing from them repeatedly over and over and over again, being stuck in this bad spot. They do have the good loot, I will give you that. If they get near, in particular with Clix's box fighting prowess, if they get near a team and they need to go for it, they're going to be very, very much so likely to get a huge amount of elimination. So if they need to pop off, they need to do something with this, I believe that they 100% can, and that launchpad definitely helped them out. But if that wasn't there, that could have been a tough rotate for them to make. But one of the things I want to notice about this is, again, looking at the map, the green team that was there that into the north of the zone, that is Sensei, Commandment, and Edgy, where we talked about them earlier being in the best spot in the zone, and they were one of the only teams who were actually in there when the 4th zone pulled, and they've managed to keep away from all this congestion on the south side and be completely by themselves. And this is honestly just one of the things that they're complete masters at doing. Keeping away, making sure they're not getting pressured by anyone too much, just letting the game play out.
And also knowing when to go do it, right? They went for that type of positioning after they picked up those big elims right in that early game. Like they caught it after zone 2 into 3, and they were like, hey, you know what? We're big vibing, and then boom, they started positioning themselves more and more center, marching their way across. They had a little bit of a misplay on the bridge there, but easy bounce back after they got the material. You can see they had that game plan. It was to avoid the congested side, and look, it's going to pay for them really, really well right now, as everyone's going to have to make a move here. They're in a low layer as well. They might just be able to run this one for free, and they're already on the move. Actually, if we could see Scented and crew make this rotate, oh, it's a launch pad. They're already in. That doesn't even matter. Now it's up to Slash, Jack, and Acorn. Yeah, what are they going to do? They have a launch pad too.
I mean, you launch pad this zone, absolutely. Like, max distance zone, you launch pad it, but if they were them, they're sitting with good HP already. They probably should have launch padded already. They could be waiting to reuse someone so they can use theirs in first moving, but there's so many people already rotated onto that steamy side that at this moment, if they start padding, they're going to get tagged up big time. And maybe that's not so bad because for them, they have the slurp cannon to be able to heal themselves back up. So you know what? Might not be the end of the world for them. But if one of them gets knocked out the sky during this launch pad, it could be wraps for them. And that is not what you want to see. The worst thing you could possibly happen is being knocked flying during 50-50. But here we go. Here's everyone launch padding, and we start to see them all fly at the same time. I actually don't see them in the sky at all, so I think they may have already hit the rotate. Yeah, they've done it while I was talking about it. veteran players are all about. Look, you can see every single player flying through the sky getting beamed. Ooh, the big pump shot comes out into Commandment. He's now 1 or 2 HP left. But he's going to have to slow things down a little bit. Yep, okay, the pressure doesn't come out. They have those med kits. They're always carrying med kits because they have plays like this for the heal off and for situations like this too. But no, Muzz is left in the zone, so they did manage to get the heal off. And it's Acorn, Jack, and Slack who are managing to be the ones pressuring them, along with Looter and Clix alive as well.
They could not get that knock onto Muzz. Unfortunately, another snipe 2 response here onto Acorn. This is so unfortunate for them. It's like every time they get situated, a sniper shot comes in. And I mean, for our first and second place teams, it's got to be a heart-skipping moment right there when you can almost feel the game slip away. If you get sniped out and you get finished, that's it. It's going to be tough for your teammates to conclude and finish out. But wait, this is going across the stacks. This is a nightmare zone, guys, and it could really end badly for everyone involved, but it's okay. They get there. Sensei, edging, Commandment, pull first moving. Oh no, actually, they have to make the rotate. They just based up on the outer edge, so it's a full moving they have to make right now. Yup, they're thinking about it. They're going to hit the launch pad here.
They're going to hit the launch pad. They're cleared above them. Boom. They notice it. As soon as that zone starts moving, they'll do the exact same to get as far ahead as possible. They may try and reuse the pad or just try to land ahead and fly using the stacks, but too many players tried to do that. No. Classic strategy, trying to get ahead as possible. They're going to go for tags on anyone who's using the stacks, which is a lot of players. As you can see, it's Qua that starts to go up. Slack, Acorn, and Jack. There's our other team. They are managed to
99 below.
48 below now. At this point, they're going to have to start trying to box fight someone, but so many people are going to be flying at this point. They either have to loop up 154 below now too.
They are proper below the surge right now. Like, they have to really get active here. It's Colazzo's team who's the focus here. They find some tags. That's not enough. 20 seconds until the judgment of the Storm Surge starts to come in and Sensei makes their call. No, we cannot stay behind these builds. We need to stay out here. We need to have lines of sights. We need to be around players. And he's going to go ahead and lead them all the way out to the edge here. He tries to cut off Colossus' team, but they're already gone. And now they're on that uncongested side. They're on the dead side right now. Where do you focus? Where's the next team? Acorn, Jack, and Slash are on height. We already know they've looked up. They've been spotted out. But my gosh, bigger problems are left up ahead here. The surge is now active. Acorn, Jack, and Slacks have the high ground here. They're in the surge. 4 players are going to go down right now, and it is happening. Edgy, no shield there as you saw it. Scented, under fire right now, 73 below, and they are the 3 players of the teams that are underneath the surge here. That's a great tag, but still, just barely above now. Oh my gosh, can they hold out here?
They're barely above. Now they're back below again, continuing to get tagged. If they get tagged all the way on, that's
like
instant out. You cannot res them. You do not want to go down to a Storm Surge in your final game by any means. Scented trying to make his way, but no, he goes down to Storm instead. He took 1 tick, so it's just Scented and Commandment left alive. They're now above Storm Surge, but Scented is actually still in. They could actually potentially get the reboot. No, but he falls all the way down to low ground instead.
He's got to make a move here. Edgy's going to throw back up. Now it's time to go ahead and leave Sensei behind. He tried his best. He was the greatest teammate you could ask for, but unfortunately could not make the builds onto Commandment. 1 small misplay, and now Edgy's just eating zone here. It's every man for themselves here. Acorn is still alive and healthy up atop with Slacks and Jack. They have that under control. This is going to be about who can go the distance, who can actually go distance. Wait, Kanadi and Stretch are also popping off right now. They're still alive. Edgy's down. Commandment's down, and no, that is it. They will not be able to win this tournament. It is officially out of their reach. Stretch and Kanata can still do this potentially, though. But our XF and CS champions, they're up above here, Reese. They have the best odds at walking away with this $10,000 win.
I don't think it's going to be possible for anyone to beat Acorn, Slacks, and Jack, but if someone's going to do it, it's got to be Commandment and Stretch right now, who are pressuring down on low ground, going for any big eliminations. The big 80 tag shot on the player down below, trying to pickaxe through, trying to use that box fighting prowess that Stretch has. The pig's not coming out. Kanana is down, but no, Stretch picks up one on Shark. Knight down there too. Big pump onto him, and Clarity still on. He's trying to stay in the back of the box. He's going through the old tarp. He's getting ticked by zone. 3 HP. He can only take 1. He manages to get back in. He gets to chill out a little bit. He has that 4 builds. No, he's getting pressured all the way from pose. Crowd goes through. He has to make a play. He can't hold that wall too much. He only has the 1 build remaining. The players down below him too.
That's it.
Trying to go out. Trying to take his time. Things are slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, right here. Clix is above. No, Clix is going to shut down the dreams here alongside Bucky. They jump on in and they take him out. That's going to be their 7th elimination. And that will officially be The winning moment here for Jack, Slacks, and Acorn is now. They have their 2 elims. They have the high ground. They have out-survived all of their opponents, and all they have to do now is continue to pad the stats here, Reese. I mean, talk about a phenomenal day and way to stay consistent and also find the elims in the process. Jack comes down. He finds one. He's not going to do this without a fight here. Clarity gets tagged there too. That should be enough. And a double chug cannon play up top for the W as Jack's on the hunt down low. Should be just enough here as Clix is going to be the last elimination to close things out. And that will be a 5 elimination game. Winners of the final game and champions